I feel like technology has gotten to the point almost where it seems like given enough time and money, you can pretty much do anything, and that is a little bit overwhelming.
Technology is really opening things up so that you can have a dialogue between the brand and the consumer, and there isn't this schism, but it's really something that's more organic and allows the user to fold into the narrative.
Technology, because it's evolved, because it's so diverse, right? It certainly fractured the different kinds of media that are available to us. You have to be collaborating with different people who are all experts in what they do. You just if you were to build a place that were experts in all the things that were out there, it'd be too big. It's not economically possible.
You can't just have traditional thinkers on staff. You have to have a strong group of technologists, UX designers, strategists buried, right there in the mix of it, and working up front in the creative process.
I think there's like a false dichotomy that's been put together where there's like a bunch of guys who look like the comic book guy from The Simpsons and then a bunch of artists who can't talk to each other. I think those two personality differences are inherent, but I think there are a lot of great technology people who can bridge the gap, and I think there are a lot of great traditional creative people, writers, directors, editors, all those people who can bridge the gap the other way.
If you're a writer, if you're an art director, if you're creating content, if you're managing a client, I think everybody needs to have a fluency in emerging technology, or at least be passionate about it. It doesn't necessarily change the structure of the agency, but I think it changes how an agency works within itself, how people communicate with each other, how ideas get exchanged, and how those ideas are ultimately presented and brought to life.
When I hear advertising people say everything's been done, I think that's crazy. With the array of ways we have to express ourselves, and the way, like sort of like jazz players, the way I don't like jazz, by the way, but the way we were able to weave musical styles together and create new forms is cool. That's pretty fun. I get paid to walk into an office every day and think like that. That's a pretty good industry to me.
What I think is most exciting about the state of the industry right now is that the formulas that worked for many, many years, even many decades, no longer work. Nobody knows the formula. Everybody's trying to figure out the formula. There may even not be any formula to follow. And again, that's the most exciting thing about that. Uncertainty is the most exciting thing about, and I couldn't be more thrilled to be alive right now in history.